It's now my pleasure to introduce the Moore family to the stage. I have Edwin Moore, his family, Jeff Moore. We'll maybe get to introduce them all. And they're on stage because we're announcing today a gift that has been given to Enterprise Works in the name of the Edwin Moore family. We are very honored that through their generosity, they have awarded a new gift to the University of Illinois that we will help implement. I'm going to have Jed kind of step to the side as well, and Roger Van Hoy that helped in this effort as well. We had a conversation, and they can maybe tell you a little bit more. I'll invite Edwin to tell it in his own words about how they could use some of their own family's history of agriculture innovation to help new entrepreneurs in the future to be able to create new technologies. And so Roger, Jed, and I had an idea that we would be able to implement that through awards to companies. And today we're announcing that these prizes will be given out 2 times per year thanks to their generous gift from their family. And we are announcing one today that I'll do after they explain a little bit about their family. And the other will be given out at the COZAD New Venture Competition to a student startup that will be innovating something in the agriculture space. And we'll have a chance to give a $5,000 award this spring at the COZAD New Venture Competition. And today, after just a minute here, we'll be awarding a $5,000 award to a promising new AgTech startup company to help them get to the next stage as well. So please join me in welcoming Edwin Moore, who will tell you a little bit more about his family and their history in agriculture.
Thanks very much, Laura. It's a real pleasure to be here, and thank you so much for the opportunity. The award really was in the name of my grandfather, and mine and Jeff's grandfather, Edwin E. Moore. He was a graduate of the University of Illinois in 1924 from the College of Agriculture. He actually started off in medicine and then transitioned into agriculture. And then his father bought him a plot of land. And throughout his whole career, he was very innovative. To illustrate that, when he first started farming, he built this big machine shed, and all of his neighbors thought he was crazy and asked him, why did he build such a big machine shed? And he said, because this is really the future of farming. We're not going to be using horse and plow anymore. It's going to be all this equipment. But it wasn't very long before that machine shed was so full of machinery that he had to build another one, and his neighbors sort of followed suit because they saw of the efficiencies that it meant. And throughout his whole career, he used innovative technologies, whether it was for the dairy farming that he did, or whether it was for later on for confinement hogs, or shelling corn when people were still picking ears of corn in the fields. And so he really employed technology and innovation throughout his whole farming career. And his sons, Edwin and Tom, adopted the same philosophy and employed those throughout his career. And we have others of our family who have participated in that. So it was really, we saw a good opportunity to continue the legacy that our grandfather started, to be able to help to improve the efficiencies by supporting some of the young entrepreneurs who have these great technology ideas coming out of the university, to be able to facilitate those ideas into innovations that would lead to further improvements in productivity in farming. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff, I don't know if you have anything to add.
I think you covered it.
So can we name your family members, since we have four?
Sure.
The 4th generation here, I think, as well.
Yes, good, thanks, good. And I'll just go along down the line. This is my granddaughter, Sarah Klunder, and Lynn Klunder is my daughter, and Lindsay Klunder, another granddaughter. Jeff Moore. Jeff is a polymer chemist who's a professor in the chemistry department. He's also a Howard Hughes medical investigator professor for his innovations in chemistry teaching, and also the interim director of the Beckman Institute here on campus.
And your youngest brother.
And my youngest brother. Did I get all that right, Jeff?
Yes, you got it.
Good.
Okay, so I guess the drum roll would be that we have a prize to give out, and we would like to invite Soil Diagnostics to come up. We are awarding the first Edwin Moore Family Agriculture Innovation Prize to Soil Diagnostics, and here to accept the prize will be Kaustubh Balarao, and he will tell you a little bit more about what they're doing. They have high-throughput soil tests for row crops, enabling precision soil sensing, creating tools to increase yields, reduce input costs, and they're all part of what Soil Diagnostics brings to the table. They have developed a custom jar for soil processing, which is nearing manufacturing. They will be using this prize money to manufacture the first run of jars right here in East Central Illinois at Shapemaster in Ogden, Illinois. And thanks to the Edwin Moore Innovation Prize, Ferta Saver N will hit the shelves in mid-March, their expectation, and be available to farmers in the 2017 growing season. So I'd like to say thank you and allow Kaustubh to tell you a little bit more about their company.
I'll let my partner in crime, Dr. Khan, hold the check. Thank you very much. This is a huge honor. Thank you, Moore family. Just yesterday, I received word that my first shots from the injection mold were here in Ogden, and when can I go pick them up? And I said, well, I can't wait until this conference is over. But on the other hand, our customers are going, planting 2017 is coming up. We don't have your jars. We've already collected samples. You sold us. What did you sell us? So this is coming right at the right time, and it's going to be put to great use right away. Thank you.
Excellent.